Up next, the Bulls taking on the Timberwolves. For Chicago, the first half of this season was about putting the league on notice. They've sent a great, clear message that they are not slowing down anytime soon. Timberwolves, Bulls is next, right after this.
Put me on top, city on lock, they like when he gon' drop. We ain't had enough, speaking down, but they know who coming up, and I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not once too far from me. Never caught off, not one day. Never caught off, not one day. But I'm still on my way.
Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. Kyle Anderson is out there with Gobert, and it's McLaughlin into the one. And for the Bulls, Green is out there with Vucevic, and it's Alex Caruso. And it's Clutch, and it's Dosunmu in at the two-guard. Don't expect a ton of points tonight. Not much scoring, Greg. Each of these teams are excellent defensively. Tell us why.
Well, defense starts with effort, and all of these guys really compete. They take pride in that defensively, and boy, you love to see it.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. Here's McLaughlin. Passes it to Edwards. The pass to McLaughlin. Clock at 6. Gobert, the screen. Jacks up a three. Hits it from three-point range. McLaughlin's got the opening basket of the game for Minnesota.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now, here's McDaniel. Defended by Caruso. From 13, Caruso grabs the miss. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Chicago. It's a three-point game. Driving the lane, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Here's McLaughlin. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. He can't get that one.
Well, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Here's Clutch. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And Vucevic throws it down.
When Vucevic is rolling to the basket like that, there aren't many guys that are willing to get in his way to stop him.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, because you well know means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
And Minnesota has possession. The Bulls getting their last shot to go. And finished off by Gobert.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target. And
a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Clutch the pass to Vucevic, and it goes down 2 points. Vucevic has got 6.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Outside, Edwards shoots the 3, and Vucevic pulls it down. Bulls have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Dosunmu, the pass to Caruso. Green with a screen on Edwards. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Sinks the triple. He's got 9.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Here's McLaughlin. They get it back. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Another shot. It's hauled in by the Bulls. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, 1 apiece.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they played 10 games, each side would win 5.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
McLaughlin, the pass to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. McDaniels, another miss by Minnesota. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 3-point lead. This game coming on the heels of the win against the Kings.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Here's McLaughlin. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. No good again that time. Chicago leading by 5. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Green. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Bulls. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Now here's Anderson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Now here's Caruso. D right on him. Clutch can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 5. Edwards passes to McLaughlin. Pass to McDaniels. Here is Edwards, defended by Caruso. Edwards can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Caruso, the pass to Dosunmu. Caruso, a screen on Edwards. Stolen by McDaniels. Takes the 3. Drops in the tray. Edwards got 6 points.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Here's Clutch. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call. Chicago the foul. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And he knocks down the first one. With the majority of the season behind us, GA, what becomes the focus for teams that have postseason aspirations?
Kevin, ideally, this is the time of year that you want to be hitting your stride. So you have to make sure everyone's on the same page and that you're united in the same goal.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Chicago. Now, here's McDaniels. Last time out, he had 14 points. McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. From downtown, bangs home the trifecta. Anderson's got it all tied up now for Minnesota.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Green slams it in.
And that IQ of Green, just sizing up defenses and making the right read in that pick and roll.
Minnesota's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Anderson against Caruso. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Chicago. The Timberwolves have shot 2 free throws. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And White kicks to Caruso. Warren against Williams. Clutch the pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Reed. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 16 points.
Boy, the offensive arsenal of Vucevic, fantastic. When he's rolling like this, watch out.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, the wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Reed is out there with Warren, and it's McLaughlin in at the point guard position. We're just over 2.
Oh, man.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
McDaniels finds Warren. 5 to shoot. Count it. 8 points for T.J. Warren.
Boy, Warren takes what the defense gives him there, making use of the mid-range stroke.
And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark, Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year 1 in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs.
And the wide open shot from Warren, no good on the 3.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
McDaniels passes to McLaughlin. Now, here's Reed. Defended by Caruso. Shot by McDaniels, no good. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Here's McLaughlin. He has 6. Edwards kicks to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
There's the pick. Passes to Clutch. Here we go. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Outside Edwards. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Here's Clutch, guarded by Reed. Here's Vucevic, 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. That guys, he cannot miss.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's McLaughlin. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And Clark, we see so much more dribble handoff action these days. It's part of almost every offense.
Yeah, you know, it gets a little redundant, but it's effective, Kevin. And you know, the league is a copycat league. If it's working, you continue to do it yourself. Teams realize how useful it can be creating the matchups they want. That's a big driver of it, and players are good at running it. And quite, you know, for fans, it tends to be pretty entertaining because you typically are playing through your best players.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Draymond Green comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Dosunmu in for Kobe White. They double him with Green. McDaniels passes to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Off target from outside.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebound, and he's certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Clutch in the last time out against the Kings played superbly. He finished with 47 points, and he did a little bit of everything for them in that one, adding a triple-double in the process. That stat line was really unbelievable. It's something you really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Well, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
The pass to McDaniels. It's deflected, and so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Bulls on D. It's a 13-point game. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Clutch. 12 points for him. While we can, let's have a peek at the league's top foul shooting teams over the course of the last month. Number 5, the Bulls.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Both good from the line that time.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's McLaughlin. He's got 8. Gobert the pass to Anderson. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. Shoots over Dosunmu. Reed misses.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Over in the corner, Caruso hits the three-point bomb.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Timberwolves have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Kyle Anderson taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And the Bulls making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. Edwards has come in for Minnesota. That one is no good. Stripped it away. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Caruso. 1:44 left in the first half. Gobert with a screen on Vucevic. It's Anderson with the drive and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And a look now at a few years worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Draymond Green.
And the trend that he's going through with his assist numbers dropping over the past few years isn't a good one. I don't want to say he's become a more selfish player because that's too harsh, but he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot rather than creating for his teammates. He may want to rethink that.
Here's Clutch. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Outside Edwards. To the right side. Pocket 2. McDaniels hands it from downtown.
Superb focus from McDaniels, making the D look absolutely helpless.
51 seconds left now here in the second. Clutch the pass to Green. Off on the layup.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Outside Edwards. Down low. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And good that time. McLaughlin's got 10.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Green, the screen. To the left wing. Here's Clutch. He's got 16. High post Vucevic. And no good that time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race. Here's a hypothetical. If you guys were in your prime today and could hop onto any team, who would you pick?
That's interesting, Ernie. Maybe I'd go back to Houston. I'd give them a boost. The boost, they need a jet.
You wouldn't give the Rockets a boost. You give them a malfunction. Houston, we have a problem. Kenny's back.
No,
Kenny's
they already
back.
have a problem. I'd be the one to help solve that problem. Thank you.
I just enjoy sitting here listening. And looking now at that first half of action, quite a big deficit for the Timberwolves.
They can't stop anything down low. Playing soft. S-O-F, capital T. Softer than Egyptian cotton, softer than a bag of marshmallows. S-O-F, capital T.
Big fella, that is soft. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Vucevic is out there with Green. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Alex Caruso. And it's Clutch in at the point guard. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Edwards. Caruso grabs the miss.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable, too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
Green, the pass to Vucevic. Gobert with the block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
Vucevic with the bucket. Timberwolves trail by 18. And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here is Edwards. He's got 11. Here's McLaughlin. Now here's McDaniels. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
McLaughlin no good. Pass to Clutch. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Clutch. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
To the wing on the left. Here's McDaniels. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. McDaniels got 5.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Vucevic gets double teamed, and that one good. Vucevic has got 26 points.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And the Timberwolves call timing.
Let's take a look now at the numbers for Gobert. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And as you said, one of the league's top 3 rebounders. He has an instinct for how the shot's going to come off that rim. That's special. And the want to corral it. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's McLaughlin. He's got 10. Anderson can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Clutch can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Edwards. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Dosunmu.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
And he makes the first but misses the second. And Clark, we know Commissioner Silver has acknowledged the game has changed in terms of its impact on players' bodies. And so adjusting the regular season's length is not out of the question.
Well, you and I have talked about it for years. I've talked about it with other fellow announcers. It would be wonderful to see the season reduced by about 15-20% in terms of regular season games. I think it would enhance the product immensely. And the fact that Commissioner Silver is letting us know it's not off the table, maybe we'll see it reduced in the not-too-distant future.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline report.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Here's Dosunmu. Here's Green. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. For 3, Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Chicago leading by 21. Here's Clutch. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Kyle Anderson. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
Here's McLaughlin. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Bulls have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Clutch. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Passes it to McLaughlin. Back to Anderson. The pass to McDaniels. Anderson outside. 6 on the shot clock. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Dosunmu, the pass to Clutch. To the middle. Here's Vucevic, and again, no good by Chicago.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Knocked away. Fast break, here comes Chicago. Here's Clutch, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Shoots over Dosunmu. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 14.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Here's Clutch. Off target with his 3. Minnesota's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And here's Edwards. He's got 14. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. No good from outside.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Yep, that one goes in there. Dosunmu's got his first bucket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Minnesota calls timeout. Chicago making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic, and it's Williams in for Draymond Green. Timberwolves also changing it up. Reed, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson, and Monte Morris subbed in for Edwards. Morris passes to McLaughlin. Another miss by Minnesota.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Pass to Caruso. Shoots over McDaniel. Caruso, no good. They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
Here's Morris. The 10-footer finds the target. Morris has got 5 points so far. Chicago leading by 22. Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second. You got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
Pass to McLaughlin. And they're on the break. Finished off the break. Dosunmu's got 4 points this quarter.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Reed with it, working on Williams. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Gobert, the pass to McLaughlin. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McDaniels. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 19-7 run. Here's Dosunmu. Morris with the rebound.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Passes it to Reed. Launches it. Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. Kobe White, he's checked in for the Bulls. Minnesota also making some changes. T.J. Warren comes in for McDaniels. And Moore subbed in for Jordan McLaughlin. Now here's Dosunmu. He's covered by Warren. Knocks down the 3-ball. And that's now 30 points for Clutch.
Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Now here is Morris. Guarded closer. Kick out to Moore. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Now Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Morris looking over the floor. Now the pass to Reed. Will it go? It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game. Drummond with a screen on Morris. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And I like the timing that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Bulls out front, running away with it. And we'll get going after this from United Center. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Minnesota, Naz Reid out there with T.J. Warren. Then there's Monte Morris. Then there's Edwards. And it's Garza in at the center position.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. He kicks it to Drummond. Here's Clutch. Edwards defending. And there's... Oh, man.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
The Timberwolves shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Morris against Ball. And here's Warren for three. Craig pulls it in. Chicago's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. And it's Drummond with the jam.
There are a few men in the league that attack the glass as well as Drummond does. He's almost unstoppable chasing down second points. He's a tenacious and ferocious offensive rebounder.
Reid the pass to Warren. Fires the three. And the three ball is good. Reid's got 6 here in this quarter.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
They set the pick. Here's Ball. And the Bulls get it back. Here's Drummond. Second shot opportunity. Rebound, Minnesota. Edwards inside. And stolen by White. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. Count the basket.
You know, Ball, despite the quirkiness of the shot, he does have a quick release, so you got to know he's a threat to score whenever he has it in his hands.
Morris dishes to Warren. And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still could close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income.
Here's Clutch. Edwards defending. Here's Clutch. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Bounce pass from Warren. Here's Reid. Makes it off the glass.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Ball. Fires the three. Clutch can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Morris against Drummond. Outside Warren. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Pass to Craig. Back to Ball. White, wide open. He fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
Edwards. Up and in on the layup.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Here's Clutch. Drummond trying to get himself free. Clutch, good. Clutch has got 38 points.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Morris against Ball. A three from Warren. And it's White with the rebound. Now Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Warren kicks to Reed. Drills it from outside. Reed's got 11 points here in just the second half.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Ball with it. Picked up by Edwards. Clutch can't hit.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Outside Warren. Morris with the ball. Outside Edwards. Oh, good with the triple.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Out to White. There's the triple. Good on the triple. White's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Morris passes to Reed. Left side, Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ring shot on the way. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Now Craig tries again. And there's the nice layup by Drummond.
They have banged the boards hard this half. Those second chance points are mounting up.
Edwards looking it over. Pass to Reed. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Third personal foul.
GA, is it me or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
First free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. Both free throws good from Reed. Chicago with the ball. Now here's White. Pass to Clutch. The tray. It's good from long range. Clutch has got 41.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Here's Ball. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Pass to Gay. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. There's the pick. And he lobs it up. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And there's the pass to McDaniels. Here's McLaughlin. He's covered by Ball. McLaughlin, the pass to Edwards. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. To the inside, to the wing right side. Pass to Clutch. The kick out to Ball. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Edwards. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Chicago.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It'll go down as their 48th win.
And I love what they accomplished here tonight. Made the plays they had to, and that's why they'll go up 1-0 in their season series against Minnesota.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Clutch.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
McLaughlin, the pass to McDaniels. Now, here's Reed. They need this. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
The defense has no answer for him right now.
Well, they're trying everything. Nothing's working. He's just piling up point after point.
Passes to Clutch. Edwards brings the double team. Inside, here's Drummond. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but we have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge.